What's up? It's been forever since anything really. Today I just got my new complete. I literally have not gotten a new complete in I think like 2 years. So what I kind of want to do is just set up the board, talk to the cam. Um, yeah, let's get it started. Let's go. Shout out CCS actually. This is where I got the board set up from. Always comes in clutch. Look at that graphic. Look at this. I'm so hyped. It comes with all the dimensions, measurements here. I think this is the P9 shape. It's interesting. It's kind of the nose is 7 inches and the tail is 6.5. Wheelbase 14.5. The reason I actually got this is because the last board that I was skating was a Creature Stump Stick, 14.25 inch wheelbase and 31.88 inches long. And I kind of felt, well, like the name of it, that the board was super stubby. So I wanted to go with a longer board and a little bit longer wheelbase and a little bit wider and just see what happens. You know, mess around, get a shape board. It's been a while since I just like did something random and fun for a setup. I'm always overthinking like, oh, what do all these numbers mean, like these measurements? But none of that really matters because I need to learn skate tricks. And the only way to learn skate tricks is just skateboarding. Um, no specific setup. I mean, it might cater to like certain things and make it easier, but personally, I feel like if I just keep skating, I'll get better regardless of whatever the setup is. So I totally just realized I just talked for like 3 minutes about this board, but I didn't even say the company. It's a polar board. Never skated a polar board before. So right, this graphic is sick. Like the shape is cool. It looks mellow. I don't maybe kind of. I'm hype. I'm just hype. Polar board, come on. Just wanted to say shout out Pepper too. That's the grip that I chose for this board. Got the Galaxy one because in college I was at this random like indoor skate park, Hive skate park. Um, got a new board there, and the guy was like, "You ever try Pepper?" And I was like, oh. He's like, "You gotta try it. It's fire." And I was like, "I heard it's like the next mob." And he gave me this one. He was like, "Yeah, it's like sparkly and shit." And low key, it is. It looks pretty cool on the board. I can't lie. I don't know what they put in it, but I haven't really been like feeling mob anymore. Just mob grip seems to like not last that long. It's super grippy in the beginning, don't get me wrong, but ever since I skated Pepper grip, like nothing feels the same. I want to try Elvira grip, but it's just gonna keep rolling back up. I want to try Elvira. I heard only good things about that one as well, but I decided to get Slappy trucks. They're right here. These Slappy trucks are apparently like midway between what an Indy and a Thunder ride's like, and for the last 3 years, I've been riding explicitly Thunder trucks only. And I'm trying to skate more transition, so I wanted a truck that's a little bit higher, a little bit more turny. And I've heard nothing but great things about these, and they got the higher kingpin clearance, and they say no wheel bite, but we all know that's possible if my trucks are too loose. But I'm hyped. Shout out Mike Sinclair, Toy Machine, and Nike SB, crazy teams. And if he manages those teams, he's gotta be able to make a crazy truck company. I hope these live up to the hype, and I don't end up getting truck madness, and I'm like, oh, these trucks suck, which I'm assuming is not the case because they're selling out literally everywhere. I got the last set off CCS, so I'm sorry to whoever was gonna buy them before me, but I got them. Talk about the rest of the setup before I grip the board. I just said I decided to go with OJ wheels this time. Another thing that I've never tried before. Recently, I've been liking riding a little bit more rounded wheel, so I got their Easy Edge, which is super narrow. Got it in 99 Duro, 53 millimeters, because I used to only skate 54s, and I went up to 55s, and then I went down to 53s. And I realized that 53s I think is the sweet spot, because when I normally got 54 millimeter wheels, I would have to ride them for a really long time until they felt comfortable. And I'm assuming that's because I power slid them down to them being a 53. Hyped to try OJ's. Another company that's been super hyped up and I've always wanted to try. Finally got it. And I got Bronson Raws. Also heard nothing but good things about these. Shields off, they're raw, so there's no oil on the ball bearings, which means that it won't attract dust and hold the dust in because there's no shield. So technically they're supposed to last super long, so we'll have to see. I'm excited. I've never rode shieldless bearings before, so this will be a first. Super hype. Let's get to gripping the board. I'll see you guys once it's all set up. I'm not gonna lie, I completely roasted this grip tape job. I can never get a clean grip job. There's always like two pieces where the razor just like slips out and I have to sand it down on the side, but it won't be my board if I don't do that. So now I'm gonna put the trucks on, the wheels on, set up the bearings, everything, and then I will catch you guys in the next clip. Alright, so the setup is finally complete. I'm super hype on the way that it came out with blue bottom graphic, white wheels, white bushings. I'm super hype. I literally cannot wait to skate this. I love how the Slappies look on the board too. Like, they look sick. Like, this setup, it just has me stoked to go skate. Like, I know it's a bigger board than what I normally ride, but the last 8.6 that I rode, like, I loved it. And to be honest, this board is pretty light. I thought it would be a lot heavier with Slappies on here compared to the Thunder Hololites that I was normally riding, but it's pretty similar in weight. Honestly, like, this board might feel boaty while riding it, but I don't think it's gonna be heavy. Like, I feel like this is gonna be super snappy. Another new thing that I'm trying to is looser wheels. Like, if I go like this, you can hear my wheels slide side to side. That's because I heard Jamie Foy gave a tip saying that the key to pinching your tricks is having looser wheels. And I know it's only like such a minimal, like, that's like a centimeter. That gives you an extra centimeter of truck to grind. But I feel like the fact that it moves might like let you know that you are the furthest you can be against the wheel already. And it's kind of like a confirmation for me to try to lock into your tricks. I'm nowhere near as skilled as Jamie Foy, but I want to give it a try. Knowing me though, I probably will tighten these wheels down because looser wheels just feel sketchy. I don't know, but it doesn't make the board sound different. So I'm gonna rock with it for a little while, see how it goes. Yeah. So what I plan on doing though after this is just having the other half of this video be a compilation of just skate footage. You know, I'm probably gonna hit the local, hit this Slappy curb that I just made. I put a ton of JB Weld on it and put like 4 layers of salsa sauce, and it grinds so smooth. But I'm super hype on this Slappy curb. This is like the best Slappy curb that we have in the area. I don't know of any other Slappy curb, and I put a lot of work into it, so it's got me hype. Dowdy, I don't know if you watch his YouTube channel, but all of his DIY videos got me motivated. So I was like, let's do it. JB Weld, salsa sauce, let's make a Slappy curb. And I finally did it, so you'll see some clips of that. But if you enjoyed this setup montage, you know, leave a like on the video. And I'll see you guys in the next clip. It sounds so good. It looks so sick. Just pulled up to the local park. My local. Love this bowl corner. But it's a little rainy, unfortunately. There's puddles everywhere, but let's see what clips that we can get here. And then I'll see you guys at the Slappy curb after. gonna try on this because I suck. Yo, so what's up? I'm back. It is now the following day from that little montage I did at my local skate park. Most of what you guys saw was actually new tricks for me. Like as of like the last 2 months, I just learned how to rock to fakie, axle stall, 50-50 grind the quarter, do that little wally up to the quarter and go back down. I was trying to do a backside 270. I know it kind of just looked like a back 180 on the little tiny bank, but I'm trying. I'm gonna get it to look clean so I can take it to the pyramid there and do a back 270 or a back 360. And I also learned frontside grinds yesterday, which is super hype. You know, I just like I'm always so scared to try things when it comes to skating. I'm a basket case, mental, always going like nah, but I tried it and I'm pushing myself and we're gonna get there. And I'm happy that I get to document it and you guys will get to see the progress that I make. Um, so right now we just pulled up to the Slappy curb spot. I'm going to go butter it up with some wax and get some more clips and then do a nice little review over the new setup for you guys and explain how well the Slappy trucks are doing. You can kind of see how much JB Weld I used. It's kind of crazy. That's just one crack. Second crack. Third. Fourth. So much JB Weld and like 4 layers of lacquer, but we got it looking good. All right, so that marks the end of this video. I kind of just wanted to conclude the video with talking about the board and my thoughts. Love the polar deck, love the shape, the dimensions are sick. The 8625 doesn't feel too big. The 14.5 inch wheelbase feels a little long, but these Slappy trucks, I believe, bring that in a little bit, so it's still flippable. It just takes a lot more effort. The bearings are great. I love the Bronson Raws. And the OJs, they slide great, they sound great. They got that bark at the skate park that I like. And when I was doing the Slappies, the Slappy trucks, slid pretty well. You can see, broke them in pretty well. Started to get all the wax all over it, looking cool. I'm excited to keep skating this board. But I do think the next board that I get, I will try a 14.38 inch wheelbase, but 32 inch length board, just to rule it out and see if that's either the perfect wheelbase or if I should stick to 14.5 or go back to 14.25 or maybe a 32 inch long board with a 14 inch wheelbase. I really have no idea, but I'm having fun exploring and just messing around with different setups. This one's by far one of my favorites, and it feels super comfortable in transition. The Slappy trucks turn great. They're one of the most nimble trucks, I would say. They pinch well. That's all I had to say. Just want to say thank you again for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm super hyped because this is, sorry, like I thought someone was coming through my garage door. Kind of scared the crap out of me for a second.